Howard, thanks so much for doing this. We appreciate everything you've done for us through the years. You've been a client 2 times over, and we really appreciate that. You've been a great point of contact for us, and you've always acted as a reference, and you've done a lot for our business. So we're happy to celebrate our 25 years with you. Can you give us a brief overview of your company and how long you've been a Lloyd client?
Sure. We are, the name of the company is Allied Partners. I'm the Chief Operating Officer. We own, manage, and develop real estate in New York and in Miami. We've been in business since 1993. About 2.5 years ago, we expanded into another line of the real estate business when we purchased a third-party luxury condo and co-op management company in New York. That added about 50 employees to our existing 15 employees. We're only a client at Allied anyway. We're only a client for almost a year now, but I'm a longtime Lloyd client from my previous employer, where it's probably, I brought you guys on board probably in 2008 or 9, maybe.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years. Yeah.
Yep.
Great. So how have we been able to, how's Lloyd been able to help you out during the pandemic?
It's timing is everything, right? So just a few weeks before the pandemic hit and we went remote, we rolled out with you guys Microsoft Teams. Thank God we did, because it's been the platform that we've been using to have all our video meetings and sharing documents. So it was really just a few weeks before, so we didn't have, people weren't really using it all that much, but because we had a little familiarity with it, we were able to ramp up pretty quickly and use it very effectively to have our meetings and share documents. When we brought you guys on in the fall, you upgraded our systems with a new server, and we moved to Ignite as our cloud file platform, which again, lucky and fortunate at timing that we rolled that out and Microsoft Teams shortly before going remote. So with those two tools in place, we really haven't missed a beat. Lloyd, that whole upgrade went extremely smoothly with very minimal downtime to our end users. And during this whole pandemic, Lloyd has been there. We have an IT person on staff that works with Lloyd, and we've been up and running without missing a beat, actually. I think we're maybe in some ways more productive during this pandemic.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've been hearing that quite a bit, that people feel that now that they're working remote, having the right technology and tools in place, that they're actually communicating better and things are actually more productive.
Yeah, as soon as we get back, or even we're allowed to go back on Monday here in New York, phase 2 starts on Monday the 22nd. We've decided we're not ready. We're going to put it off to right after July 4th weekend. But we're going to do some more training with teams. I saw I have an invite with Slavin, I think, for one day next week to go over the different options that you guys are going to either do it in-house or out-house, I'm not sure, but we're going to really dive into Teams and use it in a much deeper fashion than we're using it now, really for video chat and a little bit of sharing documents.
Yeah, it's great. We've actually, we implemented Teams about 18 months ago across the company, and we're using it pretty well. We're using a lot of the Microsoft tools that tie in the Teams. So I think it's going to be really beneficial for you to keep learning more about what you can and cannot do in Teams. But and Microsoft's investing a lot. I think they're going to increase the number of people that are viewable on screens. I think it's up to 48. So so that's coming up pretty soon. Going back, I guess maybe you could either pick Allied or L&L or both. Why did you decide to choose Lloyd? And what's really your favorite part about being a part of our community?
Going back to when I was at Allied, when we decided to look for an outsourced IT company, I started asking my friends who they use, and friends, colleagues, and other people in the industry. And coincidentally, and this was over a number of weeks I was doing it, and coincidentally, two people in the same day both said, "Oh, Lloyd, they're great. You should sign up with them." So I think Michael Schechter, Michael Schechter was one, and I forget off the top of my head who was the other, but
was it Mike Gillio at Kaufman?
Mike Gillio, exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. And I called you immediately, and you guys had exactly what we needed. I think you and I hit it off, as well as your team back then. When we started with Lloyd at Allied, at L&L, we were maybe 15 employees, and you were a small company as well, and we had some growing pains, but we grew together.
Yeah, we did.
They still use you, I know, and when it came time at Allied to bring more power to our IT, I called you up about a year ago, and you upgraded our systems. And I think what I like most is I like you guys. I like Adam, you, Dan, and the rest of the crew that I deal with. I think you are just a good group of people, honest people, hardworking people, and that's the type of people that I like to do business with.
That's great. Well, we really appreciate that, and we feel the same way. And yeah, we are still doing business with L&L, and that's because of you. And now we're doing work with Allied, and we're excited about both of those relationships, and looking forward to continuing to work with you. And it's been great. We really do appreciate everything, Howard.
Same here. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you so much.
5 years. Not many companies make it that long.
No, it's like you said, there's there's bumps and bruises along the way, but for the most part, we've had a lot of great people work for us, past and present, and we work with a lot of great clients, people like yourself that we're friends, and
right.
We do a lot of things outside the office. We've enjoyed your steak night. But thanks again. Really appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too, Brian.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, Howard.